Hey boo. So we're gonna go over all of the things that I bought on the Sephora sale, and I'm gonna kind of just tell you what is worth your pennies and what's not. Because in this economy, we're not wasting money, okay? So let's get into it. So the first product that is on the hot seat is this skin tint. So I tried this before, but it's just so expensive. It's $44, but with the sale, it kind of goes down a little bit. But it is a clean brand and you get your SPF in it. So I love that it has all of those good things, and it's SPF 50, so it's a high grade of SPF. To me, this is worth your coins, okay? Just see how it applies on my face, and I was able to build it up to cover that scar that's on my face. I am wearing it right now, and this time I didn't use a brush. I just used simply my hands and just 2 drops, so that it does last me a while, because it is expensive and it still gave me a good coverage. So if you're looking for a skin tint, highly recommend this one. Next one that's in the hot seat is the lip and cheek tint. First of all, I love that it's a clean brand. This is the brand, I don't want to mispronounce it, but the color is gorgeous. If you see it on my skin when I'm applying it, it is a gorgeous color, but it is very patchy, and maybe it's the tool that I was using, or maybe it just didn't mix well with the skin tint. So I tried it yesterday with nothing on my skin, just sunscreen and moisturizer, and it still was patchy. And so I don't really love that, and especially if you're going to be paying high-end prices, it needs to perform better than the drugstore. But this color, they did it right in the lab, okay? If this works out for your skin, you're gonna have a pretty sun-kissed look. But for me, this is a no. This is a no. So the Stay Blush. As you see, when I apply it, I do have to kind of put my brush in a couple of times to get the pigment that I want, because I have blush blindness and I don't care. I could be the queen of the club of blush blindness. I like to look like I've been in the sun for too long, okay? And I'm wearing it right now, and it's very light, and you have to kind of go in I would say a lot of times to get that color payoff. So this works well for people that want like a clean girl look, or is not very blush, like a heavy blush or a heavy hand. They just like to do it very lightly. This is the blush for you. But for me, that has to constantly go into the pan. I feel like you shouldn't have to do that, especially with a high-end blush. But again, it's probably catering to people that are more on the clean girl side. You get to build it up. So it's a buildable formula. It's just, if that's something that you don't want, then this isn't for you. But if you are a girly that wants to build it up, not bam in your face, then this is for you. Next one on the hot seat is this mascara. Y'all, I really am very hesitant to buy mascara that is from Sephora or Ulta, because I just feel, or high-end brand, just because I feel like the drugstore has really stepped up their game, but they also stepped up the prices, okay? But for me, add it to your cart. If you like how my lashes are looking, I have them on my top and bottom lash. Add it to your cart. I walked/jogged a mile or 2 miles, I'm not sure what it was, and this thing did not budge. I'm telling you, my lashes look great. And then when I was reviewing it, my lashes look great throughout the day. I tell you, like, I'm hooked. I'm gonna be paying these prices till the day I die, unless, you know, drugstore stepped it up and they got the same formula as this one. But this, she that girl. If you like how my lashes look, she's not gonna make you look like a raccoon. She's not gonna smudge on you. She's not gonna shed. She's that girl. I don't know what else to tell you. She's that girl. The Makeup by Mario setting spray. I will say you do get a hydration in when you spray this. Now, the reason me not trying to take it out, I'm trying to take it out. The reason why I do love this is the mister. So easy to apply, and it doesn't have a nasty scent. Now, the only thing I really didn't see when I used this was it locking down my makeup. There's going to be a video towards the end, or I'll kind of put it right here because it kind of goes with the setting spray. But this was my makeup after, I believe it was like 10 plus hours. And you can tell where the skin tint kind of faded. The blush kind of got a little bit patchy. So it didn't lock in my makeup, but it did lock in the hydration of my skin. So if you are a dry girly and you're not really hooked on the longevity of your makeup, you want more of just keeping that hydration or reapplying hydration, this is gonna be something that you should try. I think setting sprays can be different for every skin type or every different girly, but I highly recommend you trying it. If you are dry girly, or if you are on the combo side, you still got that dryness, this is gonna be something worth trying. I personally don't think someone with oily skin will benefit with this, so if you're oily girly, just keep on watching or skip over this part because it's the same for you, girl. The next one in the hot seat is this Lip Sketch Hydration Crown from, I don't want to pronounce that wrong, but for me, I got this because of a famous influencer. You probably know which one I'm talking about because she uses it. This is like her go-to lip. For me, I feel like this is very overpriced. I love that it is a clean brand, but if you're not really worried about toxins and stuff like that, you can utilize a drugstore and get the same results. For me, it did great on my lips, but I mean the longevity isn't there, and for me, I don't like to have to continuously reapply, and I'm a big bag, so I'm constantly eating, and I just can't do that. And especially with the price of it, I just don't feel like I just don't want to do that. So if you like how it looks on my lips, again, you're watching me apply it, you love the payoff, and you got the coins, go girl. I love the ingredients in this, and I highly recommend it for the low toxin girlies. Last one on the hot seat is K-Skin Sun Care Lip Balm SPF 30. So I was very hesitant about this because I don't ever hear anybody talk about it, but I personally love it. I really am someone that doesn't like to spend a lot of money, especially on lip products, because you can get one on the drugstore, but there's not a lot that have SPF in it. So that's kind of the reason why I was like more leaning to getting it and trying it. So for me, I haven't had any issues. I know I saw a few, like a very few reviews that this would melt, like the applicator would melt and then it would just go everywhere if you barely squeeze it. But for me, I like it, and I think it blurs the lines on your lips, and it just looks so pretty. And the longevity of it for me isn't bad. When we went on the 2-mile walk / jogging, that thing stayed on my lips, and I did not have to reapply it the whole time. And I even brought it just to see if I had to reapply it. And when I got back, it was still on my lips, and my lips still felt hydrated. And the color payoff is just a pretty pinky mauve color. And I'm protecting my lips because it's skin too. So for me, this is worth it. I definitely highly recommend this lip balm. All right, boom. So that is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative, so you know if I need to buy it or not buy it. I try to give honest reviews regardless if there's ever a partnership. Lord Jesus, please, because that'd be awesome. But I'm always going to give you honest reviews because I do not take lightly y'all's money, because in this economy, everything matters.